Okay, I'll tell a little story now, a little folk tale. For the last 70 years, a bunch of spoiled rich tycoons have formed a consortium to display the very splendid gift of European health. This is done by putting on a public display in a public forum where European tourists of a very low class but wannabe tycoon ilk are flown into the States to put on a display to exhibit the poor form of American health. This display is quite an exhibit, has taken place for the last 70 years, and is the entire system of how American people accrue wealth. Now I have through some folk tales, I'll detail the last 5 years of how the system of American health has been felled by this wonderful EU system put on by a bunch of rich, spoiled tycoons to display the poor human health form of the free, naturalistic American health system. So I will start just recently, going back to 2012, where the latest display was John Smith in Mississippi. John Smith was put on bad form. There was a knee buckle caused by a British girl who caused the system fell. He immediately started putting on a rebellious drunken marijuana cocaine show, which landed him in prison several times. Just small stints, therefore. And he had a hard time satisfying his system of female lust health. And that's how Johnny Boy's system fell, and the system of EU health got bolstered and became a bright art form once again. 2013, it was Jim Delaney in Cincinnati, Ohio, where there's quite an urban structure. The Londoners and German health flew in, and Jim Delaney saw a spoiled form on his television. He went outside and was accosted. His senses were accosted by a deformed old man who gave him a snarly grimace. He promptly went upstairs, grabbed a handgun, wasn't feeling too good about his system to begin with, and shot himself 3 times in the skull. Hence the system of EU health was proved once again. The day was saved. It was another 20 billion in American coffers. So the system goes. 2014, Mark Brown. Mark Brown was a Kansas City man. He had a very good emotional and physical display. He was a very strapped young man. The ladies seemed to like him, but the previous system of health didn't do him so well. He didn't fare so well in that regard. The London and German program arrived. Mark Smith saw a broken down person on the side of the road while he was driving. He got out of his car, and the person accosted his senses by letting him know he really wasn't aware of what was happening. Mark Delaney went home. He drank too much that night. He grabbed a prostitute on the street, promptly grabbed a knife, and stabbed the person who is now spending 20 years in jail. Hence the EU system of how perfect health was displayed once again. American system destroyed. 2015, Evan Turner. Evan Turner was a Wisconsin boy, good with the farm, good with his hands, many skills. Girls seemed to like him. Wasn't a real spoiled sport. Did what he could, hard worker. The EU, German, and London program came, and he liked to spend some time in the bars, however. A little too much milk was spilled that night. He drank a little too many spirits. He went outside, got in his car, and promptly crashed into a tree. Broke both of his legs and an arm. Hence, once again, American system destroyed. EU health was proved. Another 500 million in American government coffers. We come to 2016 where we encounter a particular spoiled sport. His name was Sam Steffen. Sam Steffen was accosted by a mystery alcoholic recovery queen. Came home. Went into his apartment, saw his system of health was totally being destroyed, had a master's degree in public health, knew something about the economic system and how people play bad sports, and had ties in the political system. Sam Steffen refused to have his spoiled system of health destroyed. He ran and fought as his whole system was being accosted by many different technological skills by the German and EU sophisticates brought here. Many technological skills, most being displayed in his own abode. Sam Steffen ran. He fought until this day where the American system of health has survived and not been felled. And once again, EU is being held in sophisticated health hell. And so the story goes.